Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Eccles Ice Arena. It is Utah State University Aggies ice hockey from North Logan, Utah. Tonight's opponent, Montana State Bobcats, are in the house. As we get set for tonight's action, not quite a full house tonight, but nearly. As we get ready to start here, it's coming back. There we go. We had a little trouble with the audio there. By way of introductions, I am Steve Coleman, play-by-play announcer here with my son Lane on the camera. Joining us tonight, number 23, Josh Kirkfleet. What do you say, my man?
Hey, thanks for having me, Steve. Glad to be here.
Happy to have you. Tonight's opponent, Montana State, roasted the Aggies last month on the Aggie road trip to Montana. And they're looking for a little bit of revenge tonight, are the Aggies. Starting for Montana State. On the defensive side, number 24 is Coulter. And number 3, Thomas. The left wings are Padden and Kurnia. And the centerman tonight is I don't know. Let's check it out, Josh. Goaltender tonight, Vashberg, who wears number 35. Or Vashberg, I should say. For Utah State, starting in net tonight is Coulter Pritchard. The wingers are Lallier and Machunas. Fernandez, Ball. The other starters for Utah State. We're going to take a brief moment here and get started right after the national anthem. We'll take a minute, run down the starters again. For Utah State, on the defensive pairing tonight is Chase Ball and Brett Fernandez. The wingers are Broad and Machunas. The centerman starting tonight is Dalton Lallier. And the goaltender for Utah State, Coulter Pritchard. Starting for Montana, the defenseman Thomas and Coulter. The wingers Padden and Kurnia. The centerman Zach Lane. And the goaltender, Vashberg, number 35, will start for the Bobcats. Again, welcome to the broadcast tonight. Josh, happy to have you.
Yeah, it's great to be here. It's been a long time since I've been in this building, it feels like, but I'm missing it right now more than ever.
I'll just try to hold you back from hopping the glass and getting out there. How's that?
Oh, what an atmosphere this place is.
The players are lit for a start. As Lallier glides in. And it's Fernandez with the first touch. Broad will help him out. The Aggies in their own zone look to break out. And it's Chase Ball. Ball, a nifty move around the defense, gains the blue line. They're onside, shoots, and that's going to tip off of a defenseman and out of play. Nifty move by Chase Ball to start the game.
Yeah, never a bad idea to take a shot at the net early on in the game here. Get it in the zone and draw right off the bat.
Aggies will hold it in on a good stick from Fernandez. Broad in the corner. He'll throw a shoulder. Puck will come near side now. And the Bobcats spin in their own zone. The breakout pass misses everyone. Should be an icing. And it is. Well, I got the ladies are here tonight. Caroline, my daughter, rolled into town. And so did Lane's wife, Shaylee. Sit out there, Caroline. Slide out. There you go. Set one right there. Set one of those down. There you go.
Good quick attempt right off the draw there. I like it.
These guys brought a mountain of food up here. For themselves, of course.
Naturally.
All right, now back to the game. Cutshaw on his first shift of the night. And it's the Bobcats who win it there. Holding in Utah State, the puck behind Voshberg. And playing it is Moser. Bobcats will kick it out. It's the captain who skates it in. He'll put it right on net. The Bobcats are looking to change. And Utah State with the puck through the neutral zone. And Moser on the backhand now. Cutshaw, he'll pick it up. Nifty little pass near side. Keegan O'Brien skates in. He'll flutter one toward the net. Easy blocker save, Voshberg. And the puck harmlessly to the corner. Josh, I'm just having a heck of a time getting started here tonight.
Yeah, you know the boys will get there. It's always a little bit, get a little bit of jitters when you get in front of this crowd. I know in 5 years it never got old, so get a couple of shifts on your leg, get a shot, take a hit, make a hit, get going here.
It's Green, his shot, knocked down, another rising shot. Lubin puts it through the blue. It comes to the point. It's held in by Ball. He's quick on the stick. Right in front of the net, Lubin tips it wide. And now working it out, Douglas, a good stick, and through the neutral zone. Here come the Cats. Beautiful hip check, slows up the man as Fernandez is there. And the Cats want to come to the front of the net. Good check. And the Aggies look to break out. Fernandez brings it up, throws it to open ice. He'll go to the front of the net. And then peel off near side. The puck's along the wall. And the Bobcats now work it out. They're going to break out 2-on-1. But the Aggies hustle back on defense. The puck wrapped around the boards. That'll come all the way down the ice. They wave off the icing as it's picked up by number 2, Davis. Davis behind the net, helping it along there. 89, that's Kleiner. And then the Aggies give it away in the high slot. Loose puck, backhand, and good recovery. Number 28, Hunter Doyle. Denied the shot. The Aggies slap it off the boards, but not out. Yes, it was just enough out. Offsides, Montana State.
Yeah, a little sloppy there. Sloppy line change. Doyle couldn't touch it for a second there, or else you get too many men on the ice call.
This face-off inside the Aggie zone now. And Aggies hot on the face-offs to start the game tonight. With the head up, the Aggies pitch it down the ice. That'll go too far. It's an icing, easy call. Jansen, too much on it. And they'll reset. All right, Josh, I already asked you, but tell us what you've been up to. You graduate,
Yeah, graduating.
Last year was your last season of hockey eligibility, so what happens now?
Yeah, I got 4 more weeks, and I graduate, and got a job offer down just south of Salt Lake City. Getting married in August next year, and life's happening.
Good for you, man.
Yeah, we're excited.
Way exciting. Loose puck in front of the net. The Aggies will have to recover, but a good stick there by the Bobcats. That's number 21, strong on the play. That was Lane. He wants the puck again. He asked for it and has got it. He'll tip it in deep. Charging for it now, number 6, Padden. Padden behind the net. Doyle watches him there. Loose puck in front. Nope, they swat it behind the net, and Doyle's going to pick it up off the back of the netting. He's got some room to skate as the Bobcats backpedal. And his play is into the corner. The Aggies are line changing, and Vosberg wraps it around the boards. The Aggies hold it in. And Montana State, a little trouble, breaking out of their own zone here in the opening period as Chase Ball swats at the puck. Laulier's going to have it there. Sends it forward. It's intercepted. Moving back into the zone. That is Carlson. Carlson, high slot. Backhand knocked down by the defense. It's Broad. Looks to clear. No, it rolls off his stick. The Bobcats will hold it in. Behind the net. They'll look in front. Come all the way to the blue line. And that's, nearly a breakaway. As
great stick by that D-man there to save
Machunas nearly broke out. Right back into the zone. Here come the Bobcats. It's kicked out by the Aggies. Holding it there, Coulter. He'll dish it off, and working is Stefan, and his shot rises and catches the glass. Awkward bounce. The puck came to the side of Coulter Pritchard, and it's Cutshaw. Picks it up, and he takes a big check as he's ridden out of the play. Right back up, though, is Cutshaw. But this will be Kuhn who works it along the far side. 24 is Coulter. He's on it again. And dances right down the center of the ice toward the net. Pritchard makes the save. And the Bobcats will look for some line changes here. In fact, both teams will change. Good for you, man. Graduate from school, have a job, life happens, get married. You're doing it all.
I am. It's kind of funny how that happens. Close the chapter on, or close the book on hockey, and then open another one with life right off the bat. So it's good. It's exciting, but it's needed. My body couldn't take another season, I don't think.
That's interesting to hear. Keegan O'Brien knocks the puck down. It's loose just inside the Aggie zone. Mogers is going to dig away at it, and the Cougars a good job, or the Bobcats a good job to kick it to the neutral zone. The Aggies, however, on the cross-ice dump, send it right back in. Moser chases after it. A nice play by Cutshaw as he gets his shoulder into a man. Moser again picks up the puck right along the blue line. The Aggies are onside. It's Cutshaw deep in the corner. Wants to drop a little back pass. That's denied, but he regathers. Now takes a shot to the head. Looks at the ref. No penalty coming. And Cutshaw's going to go over, pick it up. Nice pass there. High slot, and the shot denied. As in the shooting lane was number 13. That's Seilstad. But the Aggies still buzz. It's Jansen in the corner. Seilstad again with the defense, but the Aggies hold it in. Moser spins away from the pressure. Right to the faceoff dot. In front of the net. Score! Wide open. Chris Cutshaw. And the Aggies a lead with 6 minutes into the game.
Great play. That line was buzzing. They finally got that speed going. Montana State didn't know what to do. It's only a matter of time.
A beautiful move from Cutshaw. He picks up the puck, goes left to right. The goaltender didn't have a chance as Cutshaw put it in the wide open net.
It's great patience by Cutshaw, too, to wait him out. He had no intent of shooting that right off the bat.
Puck zipped right back in, and it's an icing. Held in by Ball. Along the hash marks. No, that's intercepted. Breaking out with speed. Here come the Bobcats, but they're stood up by Fernandez. The puck is free behind the net, and the Aggies take over. Dangerous pass there, but it's helped along. And the Aggies break out 2-on-2. Charging to the front of the net is Green. He's pushed to the wall as holding the puck there. That's number 29, Johnston. Comes near side for ball. He'll survey and look. Now Fernandez has it. Puck rolls off his stick, and Lubin will come over and help. Taking the puck there, number 6 for the Bobcats is Patton. Patton skates it all the way in. He's challenged by Ball. Loose puck in the corner. Ball and Patton still tied up. A couple other players come over. It's Pilskowns. I'm going to have trouble with that one tonight. And now it's back to Patton. Patton wants to shoot. Saved by Pritchard. Bouncing rebound up high, top of the circle. Fernandez stayed with it. Here's Green. Green, some beautiful crossover skating as he works his way into the zone. Peels off and waits. A back pass. A backhanded pass right on the mark, but broken up by the defense of the Bobcats. That was a nifty pass right here along the wall. Josh, he just on the backhand zipped it all the way across.
Yeah, that was great control.
Right on the mark.
Beautifully executed. I love it.
Pilskowns works it for the Bobcats. It's in the corner and loose. He'll charge after it again there. But for the Aggies, number 21, Coleman, his first shift of the night, and the puck comes free. Montana State line changing there, and that means the Aggies a free chance, but they give it away on the turnover and skating into the zone now with speed. They'll work it in. It's Kuhn, forced wide. And down along the wall, they want a center, loose puck. Can the Aggies kick it out? Yes, they will. And strong defense by the Aggies again. They're not letting the Bobcats into that center of the ice at all, as McCackney was there. Aggies chasing a little bit now. But good defense there by Janssen as he breaks the play up. Bobcats right back in, though. They're into the Aggie zone. Puck behind the net. Doyle chases after it, and he's got it. Doyle along the wall, waits for Machunas. Machunas plays it, has his pocket picked. Deep in the corner. Spinning with the puck, the Bobcats. They'll come to the point. Shovel it toward Coulter Pritchard. That's knocked down at the defense, and the Aggies will scoop it up high and down the ice. Good clear by the Aggies. The Bobcats are making some line changes again. Awkward line changes, buddy. I'm looking for the players, and nobody's on.
Oh, I know.
Montana State not quite in stride yet, and here they go. They'll change it up again. Utah State dances through the neutral zone. It's Moser. He'll pull up along the hash marks and wait. Give it to the blue line toward the net. Save! Rebound sits and covered by the tender.
Yeah, great play by Ball there. Just get the pucks to the net. A lot of bodies in front. Exactly what you want to happen. Have a loose puck right there in a battle.
Vosberg in great position. Made the save, not much of a rebound. He covers that up. Cutshaw, a good face-off win there as the Aggies stay warm. 10 minutes into the game. Fernandez, he'll come cross ice. O'Brien is there. Now he'll use the defense. Good passing by Utah State. It's Cutshaw into the zone, tips it off the wall. Actually, that's Moser. Moser behind the net. He's challenged by Seilstad, and they're tied up behind the net. Some feisty play there as O'Brien in a tussle with his counter number. Also number 42, Matheson. Cats will clear it out to the neutral zone. The Aggies battle for it there. Ball has it. I thought there was a whistle, but no. It's Ball's in. Now it's Moser. The soft play behind the net. It's O'Brien. Strong on the puck, O'Brien. He's tied up there with Seilstad. O'Brien's going to win that one as he kicks it to his stick. O'Brien still holds. To Ball toward the net, hits his own player, Cutshaw, and the puck drops harmlessly, and the Cats will clear as they make a line change again. And it's Moser who's going to gather it up for Utah State. Whistle at an offsides, buddy.
Sensing a little frustration out of Montana State. Maybe a couple of losses in a row there, and I think Utah State could keep finishing their checks, and they might draw a retaliation penalty here.
Johnston off the glass and a good shoulder along the wall by Green. Moser back on the puck in his own zone. The play is cross ice, and Utah State tries to set it up, but turn it over to the front of the net. Shoot, and that's knocked down. Some good defense there by Moser as he got in the shooting lane. Moser strong on the puck, and behind the net, they'll battle away. Doyle comes over to help. He's challenged there by Cornea. Johnston just enough to put it into the zone. And Green ridden nicely out of the play by Davis. Lubin comes over and makes Davis pay. Now cross ice for Johnston. Johnston, top of the circle, waits. Lubin has it. Backhand and kicked out by Vosberg. I don't know why they blew the whistle there, Josh. What happened?
I missed it, actually.
Me too. No penalties. I think maybe they had to reset the net.
Another good check by Gavin Lubin there, finishing his hit.
Fernandez a one-timer, and that'll hit a defenseman. Fernandez can't hold it in, and it's taken by the Cats, but they're ridden out of the play. The Aggies have the puck again. That was Evans who made a great play there for Utah State. Now working the puck, number 21. That is Coleman. No relation, but I'm going to claim him anyway, buddy.
Why not?
Well, what the heck? I was just going to say he's my brother. It's good enough.
A lot of new faces on this team. I'm less than a year removed, and I don't recognize a lot of these kids now.
Same here, buddy. I'm battling the program here a little bit. As some of the newer guys for Utah State getting some action, some playing time.
Great win.
Ball tries to skate away from the defense. Now he'll use Fernandez, and he'll wrap it around the boards. Broad can't slow it down, and it's taken there by Douglas. Right back into the Aggies zone. It's Kuhn. The defense is there by Lallier. Losing an edge, and the puck will bounce awkwardly to the high slot. Rising shot blockered out by Coulter Pritchard. Some weird bounces tonight, Josh, in the Aggies' end of the ice.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how that puck ended out back in front of the net again. I don't even know what it hit. That was a great centerman shift by Dalton there. Great defense, great body positioning.
O'Brien. A nice pass to Cutshall. Around one defender. Oh, and a great poke check from Thomas to deny Cutshall the front of the net. Staying in the action, though, is the captain for the Cats, and he'll scoop it down the ice. Wearing the captain tonight is Perius, number 23.
It's a great number.
Classic, pal. Yeah, we've seen number 23 wear a C a lot here at the Eccles Ice Arena. Face off in Montana State zone. Puck's right at the blue line. Zip it toward the net. Doesn't get through and comes along the near wall. Moser has it there with the help from O'Brien. Moser stays on the puck. He'll try the far side. Stays on it. The play is to zip it back in the corner. Montana State intercepts. Alec Moser has it there. Utah State, another turnover and a good play from O'Brien, and they're going to give him a penalty, and it's a slash.
Wow.
A little light, buddy, a little light.
I remember having that discussion with these guys every game last year, and it's just, you know, they say USA Hockey and NCAA are making them call anything above the bottom third of the stick as a slash, but it's just hard to believe.
A little light, nonetheless. Montana State, the first power play opportunity of the evening. It's Lane in there with Green, and Green wins the faceoff. But with the extra man, it's the Cats who take control. Punch it to the front of the net. That's intercepted and sent down the ice by Lubin. And Vosberg comes way out of his net into the corner to set it up. Perius is going to try the far side as he throws it across. Now into the zone, it's Thomas. Thomas, the dump and chase is on. Fernandez, upended, right at the wall.
Yeah, you hate to see it right at that distance. There's just nothing you can do, no reaction time to get yourself prepared to hit the wall. Glad to see he's all right.
So awkward, my man. So awkward looking. Fernandez hard into the wall. He'll hop up, and he made his way already to the player bench. Lane stays in for Montana State, and he'll win this one. Perius right at the blue line. Send it along that far wall. Hash marks. Perius again. Straight away. Rising shot just over the crossbar. Into the corner, it's Lubin. He wants to clear. Can he do it? No. Perius holds it in. He goes cross ice nicely, and the Bobcats hold it in. Top of the circle. They'll come cross ice. Shoot to see Pritchard as he fights it off.
It's a great save by Pritchard. He bailed him out. They're chasing. It's not what you want to be doing.
The Aggies able to clear, and that'll mean some line changes with a minute left. In the penalty to O'Brien. Perius sent it across. Now picked up in stride. Working into the zone is Lane. Lane surveys, looks, puts on the brakes. He'll hold right along the near hash marks. Perius, number 23, sends it across. Now toward the net. Doesn't get through as they zipped it right along the ice. Holding in is Perius. He'll work to the front of the net. It's knocked out and off his stick. They force him wide. Perius still holds. Some nifty footwork. Right to the blue line. One-timer on the slap shot, actually. And kicked out by Pritchard down the ice. Vosberg will set it up. A chance for one more rush for Montana State. 20 seconds, and O'Brien will be out of the box. It's Kuhn this time. He'll carry it across the line. Stick handle into the corner and ridden out of the play nicely by Moser. Montana State still on the puck. It's out of the reach of Davis. He'll regather off the wall toward the net. Tipped in! Unbelievable tip. Kuhn, number 43, tips it past Coulter Pritchard, and Montana's on the board. It's a power play goal for Montana State. 4 minutes left in the opening period, and it's O'Brien. Dances around one defender, then absorbs a check and stays in the play. Sends it into the corner where the Aggies play it to the blue line. No, it's intercepted, carried out, and down the ice. Carlson, some momentum now for the Bobcats as Carlson is taken down. And two Bobcats collide there near side, but they hang on to the puck. Cutshaw able to clear, and then he throws a check. Both players upended. Taking it and working it there is Carlson. And there's going to be a penalty coming up to the Montana State this time. Seilstad, number 13, goes to the box. 3:40 left in the opening period. Utah State, their first chance on the power play tonight. We're tied at 1. Puck still sits on that face-off dot. Montana State plays it off the wall and another awkward bounce, but they're able to clear, and it's Pritchard out of his net. And he'll set it up with speed into the zone. Carry across the blue line. Put on the brakes, Moser. Moser challenged by Thomas as they dig away at the puck. It comes to the blue line to Ball. Ball still has it, sends it deep, holding, and waiting is Moser. Still waiting. O'Brien near side, they give him the puck. Straight away, Ball. They go far side and a one-timer. And Vosberg a good save off that left-handed one-timer.
See if they can win this draw. This is a big one. You never want to lose them in the offensive zone, the power play.
Green with the one-timer, put it right on net, and he stays on the ice. But Montana State wins the faceoff. Lubin's going to come over. And with the head up, the player avoids the check, and they'll clear it down the ice short-handed. And Kleiner lets it go. 2:40 left in the period. 1 minute left in the power play to the Aggies. They'll go far side. It's Green. Green stick handles. He work around Thomas. Still holds. Comes to O'Brien. O'Brien to Ball. Oh, and that's tipped out. And the Aggies have to hustle back because O'Brien denies the breakaway. O'Brien still skating right to the front of the net. They force him behind. O'Brien still holds. Makes the full circle. Still holding is Keegan O'Brien. He'll make the loop again. Behind the net, O'Brien still holds. And then his pass is intercepted. And a late 2-on-1 shorthanded. The Bobcats into the zone. Look at the net. Shoot! And it's tipped away at the last moment by the Aggie defensive Ball. On his skates, Seilstad. And 3-2-1. He's going to climb his way out of the box as Johnson has the puck. His shot knocked down. Davis, a good defensive play. Davis comes near side. And scooping it out of the zone was Lane. It's Davis now for Montana State. Wants Lane again. No, this time it'll come to 25. That's Carlson. Nope, it's out of his reach. And that was Cornea, who couldn't catch up with it. Utah State sends it down. That will be an icing with 1:14 left in our first period. It's 1-1.
Little Stockton on the power play there for Utah State. Kind of like to see him shoot that puck. They had a couple of opportunities. And
Montana State picked up some momentum there with a power play goal. And finished the period strong. Lane bumps the puck forward on the face-off, but the Aggies are right there with him. Pilscollins is on it for the Bobcats. He digs away along the wall. Can the Aggies clear? No, it's held in. Snap toward the net. It'll dribble behind. They want to come back in front. Loose puck. They bang away. Pritchard is there. And the puck dribbles to the side of the net. Utah State needs a clear. No, it's held in again, as right on that line was Jewell. 40 seconds remaining in the period. Strong on the puck. The Bobcats here as Lane plays it. He's in the corner holding the puck. Wants to send it to the high slot. The Aggies will intercept that one. And right to the neutral zone. Just far enough to make some changes as Utah State. Number 25, Jansen. A good shift for Utah State. Puck right on net, and Pritchard dopped it. And the defense clears it out. Moser was right there. Held in again. Tipped in front. And that rolls to the wall. Only 5 seconds left in this first period. As Montana State, all the momentum here down the stretch, the last 2 minutes of this period. And that'll do it. The whistle sounds. 0.7 seconds left. And we'll take our first intermission break and be right back with second period action. Lane. Hey, Lane. Why did I put it up there? Put the clock for Shirley. Welcome back. We're ready to start here. Second period action coming right up. The Aggies this time will work left to right. I don't know, Josh. I got to say, Montana is the worst smelling team I've ever smelled. Oh, my. They might overpower the Aggies and win by that alone, buddy.
I guess I was just always nose blind all these years because I didn't know that they were coming out, and then I could smell them, and I looked down, and there they were.
It's unbelievable, man. Usually not too bad. Montana State, buddy, I'm telling you. Montana held up the Aggie blue line. And the Aggies will take control of the puck. It's Moser for Utah State. Moser, he'll zip one right toward Vosberg. He'll just hang on for the whistle.
Well, let's see if the Aggies can use their feet and use their speed a little bit more. You saw them get some success off that in the first period. They got their one goal, and then they kind of got away from it. I'd like to see them get back to it a little bit here.
Montana's going to take that face off, skate it all the way through the neutral zone, diss it off on a nifty little pass. Rising shot off the crossbar. Aggies able to clear it down and picked up by O'Brien. O'Brien for Cutshaw, right to the front of the net. Ran out of room. And here's Montana State,
offsides.
3-on-1, and it is offsides. Good call, Josh. 3-on-1, and they blew it. One pass too many, buddy.
Yep, too fancy.
The neutral zone face-off, slapped that by Montana State. Nearly hit Moser in the head.
They get a piece of Gavin's hand there. It looked like he might have got swatted.
He tried to knock down a puck that was a little bit high and whacked a Utah State player, and it's Lubin. He'll pitch it in deep. It's behind Vosberg. And Lubin just shoves the man out of the way, controls the puck, side of the net, and upends the player as Lubin strong on the puck. Here's Green. That's knocked down in the shooting lane, but right to the blue line. Snap toward the net again, and it's taken by the defense of Montana State. They'll shovel it high on the cross-ice dump. No changes for either team as Utah State picks it up. Moser has it on his stick. He'll glide through the neutral zone, look for some open ice, far side. Puck knocked off his stick, and then he's ridden out of the play. It's picked up behind the net, and the Bobcats have it there. It has his pocket pick, and it's Broad. He'll dance around the defender, and then a nice shoulder check to knock Broad off the puck. Bobcats clear. It comes to Fernandez. A late check there. And Montana ends up with the puck. Winding shooting kick save Pritchard, as that was a hot shot. Oh, my. Reaching for the rafters, number 23. That was Perius, and he let a bomb fly. Pritchard stayed right with it. Perius looks to go back door, and Machunas intercepts that pass. They'll send it up for Broad. He'll tip it into the zone. Charge after the puck. First on it there is Jewell. Jewell plays it along. Picked up along the near wall now. And the Bobcats send it right to the face-off dot. Center ice, but it's intercepted by Utah State. This is Lallier. He'll bump it forward. Then it's chopped off his stick. Sent down by Jewell again. His pass intercepted. Ball has it. Ball, a nice back check, and then a swat, but he stays on the puck. Ball wants to give it to O'Brien, loose at the side of the net, and the Bobcats able to clear. Tied up in some skates, and then towards Lallier, but with speed, the Bobcats take over. Playing it there is Matheson, and Matheson still on it. Ball's going to come in. He'll take it from Matheson, and then come near side. Moser settles the puck. But pressure here from the Bobcats. Matheson again. And the Bobcats looking for a line change. Nice shift there from Montana State. A lot of energy and a lot of pressure, but it's Moser for Utah State. Moser stick handles. Now he'll glide into the corner and a beautiful poke check from Davis. Puck is loose, and it's Jewell who digs away at it there. He's knocked off his skates, but plays it from his knees. Comes to the blue line, and it'll cross to neutral zone 2-on-2. The Bobcats gain the line, and again, they're offsides. Tangled up was Kleiner. He tried to drag that foot, but it needed to be about 2 feet longer, buddy.
Yeah, good physical play from Montana State there, the opening shift. It looked like most of that was coming from their captain, trying to get the boys going, kind of giving Utah State a little dose of their own medicine, something that we were always known for.
Montana right back into the Aggie zone, and this is played by Lane. Lane still on it, but no. Lubin's going to take it away. Gavin Lubin skates forward. He'll dish it off far side, and that is number 29. Can't control the pass. That's Johnston. And the Bobcats will take over. Bobcats settle a rolling puck. They'll go cross ice. They're onside. No.
Off again.
That
Can't seem to figure out what offsides is here at the beginning of the second.
That was a long pass across the ice, and with speed, they couldn't hold up. And they're offsides again.
They're going to act like they weren't, but that's 3 times they have been. I don't know. It's tough to see it from that perspective. I guess we have the bird's eye.
This puck chased down by Thomas. Thomas for Padden. Padden puts his shoulder down, skates into the zone. The defense is there. Ooh, he throws an elbow right in the face of Moser, and they score. Oh, my.
Moser took a punch right to the cage.
Knocked the defenseman out of the play, and they march right in, and they have a lead 2-1. The clock's a little messed up, Lane. The clock is a little messed up. All right. We'll get it reset here at the next break. Fernandez across. Moser chips it forward. O'Brien's going to chase after it. Thomas is there first. He wraps it around the boards, but Moser is there. He'll send it into the corner. Good check as they let Thomas fly into the boards. Bobcats able to clear. Fernandez for Moser. Moser to Moser. Back for Moser. Kicks the puck to his stick. Moser in the corner. Challenged by number 23, Perius. Puck to the front of the net. And the save now played with a high stick. They say play on as Vosberg side of the net. Another save as it denies Moser.
It's 2 great looks from Austin Moser already this game. He set up Cutshall earlier. He just about set up O'Brien there.
Face off into the Aggies. They have to backpedal, though. It was a little bit soft. Bobcats chip it in. Doyle is there, shields the puck nicely and makes the play. It's Austin Moser, has the puck on his stick. Perius gives chase. Moser still there. And Perius rides him out of the play. Side of the net, loose puck, Cutshall swats away at it. But it is Montana State playing it there. The Aggies hustle right back. Send it toward the net. And well wide. Austin Moser again. Now Cutshall, loose puck. Austin has it again. Austin Moser still there. Wants to go behind the net. He's pinched off, and the puck comes free. Deep in the corner. They'll play it there. That is Jansen. But he can't hold it. And the Bobcats clear it down the ice. That'll be an icing.
Another great shift by Utah State, getting that speed like I mentioned at the beginning of the period. They're starting to move those legs. See what happens when they don't give those Montana State any respect and they're on them. Can't make a play.
Green digs that puck off the dot. Shoots, save Vosberg. Green still on it. He's checked into the wall, but the Aggies pick it up. Loose man is Fernandez. They send the puck and it's intercepted.
Gotta get back now.
And they'll hustle back. 2-on-2, they break out. The Bobcats are tangled up again at that blue line, but they stay onside. Fernandez, he's ridden sharply down to the ice. And a huge check as Lubin comes in and throws a shoulder. Another shoulder from Lubin. And it gets feisty down the corner. Fernandez is there. They say play on. Ball shields the puck. He stays in the play, and he's ridden down from behind. Good defense there from number 42. Loose puck, Matheson. And the Bobcats send it wide to the net. They dig away. Matheson again sends it out in front. Backhand saved by Pritchard. Here's Johnson. He'll play it, but no, the Bobcats hold it in. They want it at the blue line. They hold it there towards the net. That hits a defender. The Aggies can break out. No. They hold it again. Douglas. He'll go cross ice. Lubin is there. Backhands it down the ice, and then Lubin knocks down a player that came over to throw a shoulder. Into the zone, winding, rising shot over the net and out of play.
That was offsides
Furious
as well.
action, buddy.
That kid was not out of the zone when they came in. You'd think they'd learn not to hit Gavin Lubin. My goodness, he's like Morgan McGimsey of old.
Oh,
just bigger and stronger.
Finally, buddy, there's a breakout. Both teams furious. 7 minutes rolled off the clock here in the second period. I think Lubin had 3 or 4 hits on that shift. 3 or 4 Bobcats bounced down the ice.
He was always a joy to have on your line because you knew he was coming out of the corner with the puck.
Great shift from Fernandez as well. On the other side of the puck, number 9, Douglas, a great shift. As Perry has had one as well. Stelmack for the Bobcats. In the face-off dot, but the Aggies are taking it. It's Cutshaw. 4-on-2. The Aggies is Cutshaw. Races down the ice. Peels wide. Still on the puck. It's deep in the corner. Cutshaw behind the net. Sends it along. Then back behind the net. Moser is there. Still on it. Now it's O'Brien. Gives it to Moser to the front of the net. Cutshaw. Moser still on the puck. Looks at the blue line but holds. Then gives it to Cutshaw in the corner. Looking for Moser on the give and go. And just out of his reach. This sent down the ice. Moser's going to hustle. And he turns it over toward the net. Save Pritchard. What a shot. And a better save by Pritchard as the Aggies turned it over. And now a penalty. There's 2 players, Moser and Kleiner, tangled up behind the play. And both of them will go to the penalty box. They exchange words there in front of the penalty box. They probably just apologize to each other, and then they'll go to the penalty box for a minute.
Yep. That sounds like something Moser would do.
Oh, my. So some 4-on-4 skating here. 12:02 is on the clock.
I was a little bit behind the play. I didn't even see what happened. I just saw Moser on the ice behind the net.
They got a little tangled up with each other. The play came to the near side. They'll just put them both in the box for 2 minutes. And now a lot of room to skate on the big ice service 4-on-4. Be a neutral zone face-off.
See what Cutshaw can do with all the space and all that speed he's got.
Montana State will control and skate it right into the zone. It's Coulter. but it's chopped off his stick. Fernandez has the puck for Utah State. In stride. Here is Fernandez. High slot. He shoots, and that's tipped by Thomas. A good stick from Thomas. As they let Fernandez right into that high slot area.
Might be a little biased, but I'm glad he took that shot. It's a good place to take shots from. It's never a bad idea. Now you got an offensive zone faceoff.
Battle for that faceoff, and Aggies green. Nicely played, and now Cutshaw makes one move, sends it to the front of the net, and it's kicked out by the defense. It comes to ball along the ice toward the net, rebound, and the Aggies can't jam it in. On it there is Cutshaw. Now to ball, a Cutshaw again, toward the net, flutters, save, loose puck. They can't jam it in, second effort, no! They can't jam it in. Here's Ball again, he'll send it cross ice, nobody there. They were looking for Cutshaw again, and I can't believe the Aggies didn't score. Fernandez, now Cutshaw, looking for Green. Cutshaw sends it across. Cutshaw. Green can't bang it in. And Vosberg may have got a piece. Green on it there. He's in a battle with Coulter. And now it's Lane who skates it out. It's on the stick of Pilskowns. Now Thomas. His hot shot toward the net, deflects up over the top of the crossbar. Toward the net again, that's tipped, and zips just wide. Behind the net, Lane holds, waits, tries to come out in front. It'll come to the blue line. One-timer, hit a save, Pritchard. Davis let one fly, and Pritchard saw it all the way.
Wow, great sequence from that Montana State goalie. That was a great play by Cutshaw to shoot far pad there for the rebound. Worked out perfect, just couldn't get it home.
Loose puck in front of the net. They just couldn't get a stick on it. And a couple of good opportunities still. Half a minute, 4-on-4 skating, face-off in the Aggie zone, losing an edge there. As a Utah State player, that means the Bobcats are able to hold it in. This will come to O'Brien. He overskates, and it's picked up by Janssen. Janssen with a head up, shovels it along for Moser. Moser, but the defense is there by Davis, and he played it beautifully. Sends it up along. Davis knocked down hard. As on him was Johnston. Now Moser takes a check from behind. No penalty coming as the bodies still fly here in the second period. We're back at even strength for both teams. There's a turnover in the Aggie zone. Janssen recovers. He'll send it down. Had a man breaking, but he's off stride. Now Moser. They'll dish it off to the front of the net. Shoots! And misses just wide. I thought he would cut to the front of the net. Instead, the shot just off the mark.
Moser saw that goalie drop just a hair early, and he saw that open corner short side up high. Just couldn't quite hit it.
Face off in the Bobcat zone. It's won by Pilskowns, but he's knocked down. Has some help. And it comes to Matheson, but it's stripped off of his stick. And Austin Moser hassled all the way, knocked down. He makes the play, and they'll go across for Ball. Now they'll look for Moser again, but that's intercepted as it's in the skates of Douglas. Douglas still has it, but he'll turn it over, and Fernandez sends it cross ice out of the reach of Ball. Seilstad has it. He'll play it behind the net. It comes near side. Austin Moser there to intercept. He's double teamed, and the Bobcats take it away, but their clearing pass is off the mark, and Ball has it there. They're going to say a hand pass, buddy. 9 minutes left in the second period. Face off to the left of Coulter Pritchard this time. Montana has taken over the face-off circle. They'll send one toward the net. It's well wide and taken by Ball. Ball challenge. He's forced to spin back in his own zone. He'll play it off the glass and down the ice and takes a big check to stand in and play. Oh my, Kuhn let him have it. Coulter sends it up, but Ball takes it away. Coulter throws his shoulder, but Ball sends it in deep. Work there now by Thomas on the defensive side. His pass is in the skates of the Aggies and working it into the zone, the Bobcats. They'll peel off, put on the brakes, give it to Lane, or Perius this time, and Perius toward the net. Awkward bounce, right in front of the net, tipped, rebound, and the Aggies clear. Johnston's going to chase after it, but there, with plenty of time, was Coulter. Coulter still on it, makes one move right in front of the player bench. And some shoulders being thrown there as Green takes one, loses a stick. But it's Hunter Doyle who has the puck in the play. Gives it to Fernandez, back for Doyle, behind the net, he'll pick it up. Wait behind Pritchard, now Fernandez. Fernandez off the wall, can he get it through? No, it's taken away by Montana State. They send it up, a strike right on the mark, and in is Kleiner. Kleiner toward the net, save, rebound. They'll pick it up, one-timer toward the net, tipped, and that'll dribble wide of the post. Picking it up there is Stelmach. It's knocked off of his stick and come to the neutral zone. As the Bobcats buzz here in the second period, Doyle hustles over for the Aggies. He can't clear as that's in some skates. Doyle recovers, and he's going to have some room to skate. He'll gain the blue line, and the smart play, just dump it in. Behind the net, picked up there by Davis. The Aggies take it away. But right back, here comes Kleiner. Kleiner needs a line change, so he dumps. Both teams change. And Lallier has the puck roll off his stick. Lucky to recover as Alec Moser's there. Alec, the cross-ice dump. Utah State's going to charge in. Lallier there first. But Thomas, or rather Douglas, ties him up. Behind Vosberg. Loose puck along the wall. As Johnston throws a check. Or rather, that's 25. Janssen. 6:30 left in the second period. 2-1. The Bobcats have a lead. They scored the only goal here in the second period. As both teams bring in the action, Josh. Gets a little exciting here in this period.
Yeah, Montana State's got some pressure in the offensive zone. Utah State's got to settle down and quit chasing and play position.
This will be Lane with a touch, but he can't clear. Alex Moser's shot is knocked down. And it is Cutshaw who comes over. He'll throw a check, upended. Are the Aggies, and that means Montana able to clear right to the Aggie blue line. It's left there on the dot. They go back door. The defense is there and played nicely.
Great back check by Keegan O'Brien there to stop that play.
And now it's Moser into the zone. O'Brien comes over to help. Now it's Cutshaw. One man back. Cutshaw is played beautifully by Douglas. Here comes a penalty, though, as they knock Cutshaw down, and looks like Douglas is going to go to the penalty box. Interference. He played it beautifully and then turns right around. And he's going to the box. Ooh. Oh, my. Douglas got way up high on Cutshaw. And an easy call for the ref. The Aggies, their second power play of the evening. As Lubin hustles into the corner, he's got the puck. Lubin holding. He'll reverse direction. Moser's got it. He'll wait. And send it back in behind the net. Lubin shields the puck beautifully and sends it to the blue line. But Moser had snuck in, or Ball rather, and the puck goes to the neutral zone. It's Janssen, leaves it for Lubin, and Lubin, no shot, so he'll hold at the blue line. Look for Janssen, and then the Aggies will turn it over. And an easy clear
Aggies better
for
be
Montana
careful
State. Ball is there, but hustling down the ice. First on it was Stefan. Green and Stefan tied up. Three Aggies there. They can't dig the puck out as Stefan just holds it along the wall. Still holding. They dig and still hold. Stefan just controlling the action. Oh, my.
Great job by 16 there. He must have killed probably 20 seconds just sitting in the corner. Great effort by him.
Cutshaw has the puck. And he's back checked, but stays on it, works his way to the front of the net, and Montana finally able to clear. No, it's held in, and what an effort by Cutshaw. Gives it across for O'Brien. Tipped off his stick there by Coulter, but comes to the blue line. Ball's going to hold it in. Looking for a pass out of the corner, but Coulter knocked that down. Still on it, Utah State. They'll come to ball. Blue line. Hash marks. They send it over. Now ball. Snapshot. Saved by Vosberg as he reached out with the glove and hangs on. 19 seconds left in the Douglas penalty and 4:06 left in the second period.
Still not seeing a ton of shots being generated by the Utah State power play yet. It's kind of the part where you got to put it to the net. You can't score without shooting. There it is.
They send one right to the net. Lubin is there. Rebound is taken by Utah State. Moser sends it again. That hits legs in front. Tripped up was Lubin. No penalty. Lubin's going to pick it up behind the net. Nobody in front as Utah State controls it. Now Lubin's got it. And he'll send it in off the post. Beautiful nifty play there by Utah State as Moser has it again. Lubin to the front of the net. He just stands right in front of Vosberg. They send it behind the net. Lubin comes over, and a big check from Lubin. Puck loose. It's Moser, far wall. Now the Aggies turn it over, or rather regather the puck. They're still on it. Hash marks. They look for Doyle at the point, but triple teamed is Moser. They dig away at it there, and the Bobcats will clear. The power play is over as O'Brien comes over on the hustle play. Doyle helps it along, but that's intercepted. And Bobcats send it in. They need some changes here as Pritchard reverses direction toward the player benches. And O'Brien is there. 2-on-2 for Utah State. Right down the middle of the ice toward the net. Green. And a save by Vosberg as he robs Green on the breakaway. Oh, my.
Wow, what a great effort by the young guy right there. I think he's a rookie because I don't recognize the name. So that was a great play by him. Great patience, great speed.
A lot of recruiting went into Green a couple of years ago, and he finally made the commit and showed up. He's played great for Utah State.
Yeah, no kidding. That was a great play.
Machunas will step into the face-off circle. And to the front of the net. Oh, right there was O'Brien, and a nice poke check from Vosberg. This puck will bounce over the blue line, and Fernandez is going to gather it up in the neutral zone. He'll hit the Montana player. Here's a late developing 2-on-1 save by Pritchard as he kicks it to the corner. Played it there is Stefan. Stefan has had himself a very good second period. He stays on the puck, does Stefan. Now he gives it away in the corner, still holding to the front of the net. Pritchard's going to hang on. As losing the puck there was Kuhn as it rolled off his stick, and Pritchard just pounced on it. A good shift from Perius there for the Bobcats. Utah State's going to make some changes here. 2:21 left in the second period. And a big check from Lubin. They're going to give him an interference penalty as he hopped in and throws a shoulder. I don't know. You see, he jumped that face off and came out and hit the defenseman there. The defenseman hadn't played the puck. What do you think, Josh?
You know, I honestly, I didn't quite see the play. I just saw it on my peripherals, and I saw the kid in the air. I didn't see the contact, but...
Oh, he was in the air.
Well, if they're going to call it like that, you just hope it goes both ways when it comes back around. So
tough break for the Aggies here as they'll win a faceoff as Perius still holds it right at the blue line. He'll come cross ice for Thomas, back for Perius. A little bit of a touch pass there, and a one-timer off the outside of the net, dribbles to the front, and they miss the wide open net. It'll come cross ice again, top of the circle, shoot, and they fight it off to the Aggies. Taking it now is Ball as he's racing down the ice short-handed, and then back check and knocked off the puck. A glorious chance there for Montana. Wide open net. And they missed.
He'll be thinking about that one tonight.
A long time. Stefan has it. He'll go to Thomas, cross ice. Montana State right to the front of that, and that's knocked out by Fernandez. Fernandez can't clear the zone, but he'll have some help from Machunas, and another penalty coming up, and that's going to be to Montana State. And that is a good call because Perius grabbed Fernandez's stick and just threw it down the ice.
I think he disagrees with you.
Maybe. Well, some 4-on-4 skating for a minute 20. The Aggies had the advantage 4-on-4 the last time. And we'll see if they can generate some energy here as we wind our way down.
Looks like they're going to get 18 seconds of power play time here at the end. See if they can do anything with it.
Cutshaw with O'Brien and two Mosers. O'Brien with the puck, looking for Cutshaw in the high slot. Cutshaw plays it into the corner, and it's taken there by Davis for Montana. That was Lane, and now Davis again. Davis, a little bit of a snapshot and an easy save by Pritchard. Puck behind the net, and now the Aggies will pick it up. They'll break out 2-on-2. It's on the stick of O'Brien. O'Brien peels wide to the front of the net. Shoots, save Vosberg. Moser's right to the front of the net. And now has to hustle back and play defense. O'Brien is there. Montana offside. Now they're on. Wisey shot, and Pritchard fights it off. Man, these guys got some shooters, buddy. They can put some heat on the puck.
Good save by Coulter to be aware there. No screen in front, though. I have a hard time believing Coulter's going to get beat by too many of those. Actually, I know he won't because he's seen a lot of my shots and I know what he's capable of.
He's played a good game tonight so far.
Great.
And this is Alec Moser. He'll give it to Cutshaw. Half minute to play. Cutshaw sends it across. Here's Green. Green skates into the zone, but not around the defense as it's played nicely. Now Green, backhand, Moser shoots, hit save by Vosberg. He came way out and denies Moser. What a great pass from Green.
He's having a great last, 8 minutes now? Two great plays. That was a grade A opportunity. Goalie made a nice read, got over quick.
Coulter had stayed right with him and then lost an edge, allowed Green to come right back into the play. 20 seconds left in the period. The Aggies a late change here as they'll send Cutshaw to the player bench. And Austin Moser comes out. And they're going to throw Moser out of the faceoff circle. It's Green.
Great win by Green.
He'll win it. Lubin's out of the box here for the next 15 seconds. And short-handed, Montana's able to send it down. Only 8 seconds. 6-5-4. 3-2-1 as they look for Green. But the horn's going to sound. And the Aggies will be on the power play when we start this third period. We'll be back as our second intermission is upon us. Welcome back. We're nearly set here for third period action on the Aggie Blue Ice YouTube channel. It is Utah State and the guest Montana State University from Bozeman, Montana. 2-1, the Bobcats with the lead, but Utah State will start this third period on the power play, 42 seconds. Forward-looking action, the Aggies back in action next Thursday night as Grand Canyon University comes up from Arizona. And then the following night, it will be Weber State in the house, and that will be Military Appreciation Night. Also, as a reminder, Lane and I do this as a hobby. And we are here for love of the game, love of the kids. And we know you parents want to watch your kids, so we make the effort to come down. Kind of a hobby, Josh. And thanks to you for showing up tonight and helping out.
Yeah, thanks for having me. This is great. This is actually the first time I've been back here since, when was the last time I played here? February? So this is great.
Big crowd tonight, as always, the equalizes Arena. It holds 2,200, probably about 1,800 here tonight. They turned people away the first two games, not tonight, but the first two, man, they had to turn them away at the door. Austin Moser picks up a loose puck, sends it in behind. Vosburg in Montana promptly clears it down the ice. Time for one more rush for Utah State as O'Brien picks it up behind Pritchard. He'll come near side for ball. And then in the passing lane and with a lot of speed, that's Eppel who denied the pass. But Utah State regathers, and then Moser shoved up against the wall. And Montana sends it right back down. Only 5 seconds left in the penalty to Perius. Then he's up on his skates. He'll be out of the box. Will be at even strength. And here he comes. This is Moser, puts on the brakes, far hash marks, puck loose. As Eppel lost an edge, he'll hustle back into the play. And the Bobcats just send it down the ice. Should be an icing. No, they wave it off. First on it there is Lane, who hustled down the ice. Who's there 5 strides ahead of everyone, buddy?
Yeah, Utah State's on their heels here, trying to figure it out here in the third period. It's kind of a rough one having a power play right at the beginning when you're still trying to get your stride going here. But
there's a turnover as Lane is there. Now it's sent forward. The Aggies will break out 2-on-2. It's Lallier. Lallier toward the net, blockered out easily by Vosburg. Janssen for Utah State. He'll zip one toward the net and an easy stick save. Comfortable between the pipes is Vosburg, as he made 2 easy saves right there to start the period. McCackney digs away. He and Machunas behind the net. Lane is there as well. Machunas centers. It comes to Lallier just out of his wheelhouse, and Janssen helps him out. He'll send it toward the net. Tipped! And Vosburg again right on the mark. Machunas double teamed, and it comes to the blue line. Janssen can't hold it in. He'll lose a stick as well as he's tangled up with the linesman. He'll give it to Fernandez, and Fernandez right along the ice, and that's sticked out by Vosburg again easily as he makes the save. Carlson skates into the zone with the puck. Knocked off his stick and out of the reach of Green. This will be Davis. Davis across the line, and then he's driven out of the play by Lubin. Now it's Green. Green, one move. And another, he'll send it to Janssen. Off the boards, can't get it to Lubin as it's taken away. Janssen misses the check, and a shot in by Carlson. The Aggie defense tips it away. Here comes Montana State again, right to the front of the net. Loose puck in the corner. Still they dig away. Long shift for Carlson as he's still on the ice. Ball able to clear, and it's Green. Green sends one just wide. All the way around the boards and held in by Utah State. No, chipped off his stick, and down the ice it's Eppel with authority. Right on net, and Pritchard. An easy save.
Green didn't miss that shot by a whole lot. That was pretty close.
Apple, a couple of good energy shifts here for Montana to start the third period.
I think I read on their roster he's a fellow Alaskan as well.
No wonder why.
Eagle River.
Moser misses O'Brien. And it's Davis. But Moser regathers Davis, rides him behind the net, then let him go. It's Cutshaw. Cutshaw, now Davis and Cutshaw. Cutshaw a nifty play. Behind the net, it's O'Brien. And Keegan O'Brien leaves it behind the net again for Moser. But taking it away there is Stelmack. Stelmack has the puck roll off his stick. He's back after it, though, as he and Moser battle along that far wall. And now it's Cutshaw. Cutshaw and Davis now tangle up. Cutshaw, one move. Late developing 2-on-1 toward the net. And Vosberg in perfect position again. Makes the save, the rebound all the way out to the neutral zone. Moser's going to turn and dance his way right down the center of the ice. And a whistle.
I think they got it at offsides.
And this time it's Utah State who's offsides. Green bumps the puck forward, and he's on it. Here's Green on his backhand. Save, Vosberg. And a big rebound, but the Bobcats are on it. It's Stefan who sends it forward, but Fernandez is there. Fernandez able to knock the puck to the neutral zone, and playing it is Thomas. Thomas sends it right back in, and the Bobcats are onside. Fernandez again after the puck, but it's Ball who picks it up for Utah State, or Green rather, as the centerman deep in his own zone to make the play. Ball comes over, and a loose puck. Here is the Bobcat team all over Utah State as Stefan had an opportunity. Here's Johnston right at that center ice line. Sends the puck forward. The Bobcats.
Oh, great stick.
It's just crazy. Bouncing all over, Josh.
I think that last little stick there might have saved him a goal. That was, I don't know who the rookie was in front there that was going to be all alone, but that was going to be a great chance for Utah State.
Perius made the play for the Bobcats. Now it's Jansen. He'll send it back for Johnston. And Johnston, a good hustle to clear the zone. This is Sealstat. He'll send the puck in on the cross-ice dump. 5.5 minutes rolled off the clock here in the third period as Machunas chases after the puck. Alec Moser gathers it up, gives it to Ball. That can't be right, as Montana sends it right back in. That is Sealstat. That'll be an offsides. Fernandez toward the net, and it's Lane who got a stick in there to break it up. Aggies on the hustle in the Montana zone. O'Brien is there, 2 Bobcats down, but they clear the zone anyway. And now it's Padden, but it's stolen away from Padden. The Aggies onside, and Lane comes in, knocks it forward to Padden. 2-on-1 if they hustle. Here come the Bobcats, and a beautiful stick from Ball. Now Ball finishes the hard check, and the Aggies turn it the other direction. Here's Cutshaw, gives it forward into the zone. It's Moser, shields the puck, and a beautiful poke check by Vosberg. Oh my, what a play. The Aggies again, a big check from O'Brien leaves a player down, and it's going to be a penalty to O'Brien. Here's Cornea. Absolutely hammered by Keegan O'Brien, and they're going to send him off. Oh, my.
Looking at the replay, I don't know that that's worthy of an ejection. Maybe a 2, but I don't think it warrants a 5 in a game. That seems excessive.
Got him from behind. And that's going to send Keegan O'Brien to the dressing room. And that's going to hurt.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely was in the numbers, but he was right along the boards, and it wasn't really, I don't know.
Didn't look too tough, but
5's extreme.
5 in a game. Especially what we saw last week with no 5, no major penalties and ejections. Last week was wild, buddy. Oh
boy. So now Utah State's going to be down for 5 minutes here.
But it was, I mean, it's big, it's hard hockey, good checks, nothing crazy. But this one, the ref sees it otherwise. And it's Keegan O'Brien out. It's a 5-minute major penalty and a golden opportunity for Montana State. Perius controls the action. Now down along that red line. Thomas. Now they give it down right along that red line. Dance out in front. Save Pritchard. And a good save from Coulter Pritchard, as that was a well-designed play. The fans don't like it. If you want to know their opinion.
They're going to call him a DQ as well. I don't know if that was correct by the announcer, but the DQ implies that he's out for the next game as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Patton, a good face-off win for the Bobcats. And Thomas just drifts the puck along the wall, deep into the corner. Comes back to the blue line. Cutshaw can't clear. He tried to carry it across. And Thomas denied. Now straight away toward the net. That's blockered down. And the Aggies kick it out and down the ice. Good play by Fernandez. This pass up toward Lane, and he's pinched off by Lubin. Perius gives it to Thomas. Back for Perius. Montana looks to get the power play set up, and they will. As another touch for Thomas. Now Utah State takes it away. They'll send it down the ice. 3:30 left in the 5-minute major penalty. And Montana wants some line changes here as they send it in deep. Machunas swats at it, and offsides are the Bobcats.
Yeah, the announcer just came back and corrected himself. It's a game misconduct and not a DQ, so Keegan O'Brien can play in the next game.
Good, because that's Grand Canyon, and that should be a fantastic hockey game. Neutral zone face-off, and Montana wins and controls. It's Davis this time, sends it across, and Coulter plays it there along the hash marks. He's hassled by Fernandez, and Fernandez sends it around and out. Hustling forward is Machunas, but Davis is there to hassle him all the way. Machunas wants to tie it up and take some time off the clock, and he will. Machunas still has the puck. He's double-teamed there as Davis works him over. Still holding the puck, and now they still dig away. They cross-check away at Machunas. Machunas still holds it. Davis can't get it away from him. 3 players dig away at it. Machunas still holds it. Now Green's going to take it. Green with the puck, and he's bumped out of the play, and now it's going to be Cornea. And Cornea into the zone on the hash marks. And Green came right after him and just missed, right at the blue line. They hold it in. Does Davis on a good play. They'll dig away at it just inside the zone, and the Aggies clear. And Green's taken down, and here comes a penalty to Davis.
What an effort by the Utah State penalty killers. My goodness.
No.
Machunas held off 3 of them all by himself for 25 seconds. And then the hard work causes Montana State to take a penalty 4-on-4.
That is not number 2, Davis. He was right there in the mix, but it will be number 8, Pilskons, who goes to the penalty box. And that's going to be some 4-on-4 skating. 2:20 in the O'Brien penalty, and now 2 minutes to Pilskons. It's a face-off inside the Montana zone, and Rosberg has been hot. Cutshaw bumps it forward, and Vosberg just knocks it to the corner. They'll tie up there as they battle for the puck. Still along the wall as they chip away at it. Lane has his man tied up. It's Lubin. Now it comes free, and Montana skates away with it. A nifty little pass as they scoop it high. They'll let Lane run underneath it, and he does. Forced behind the net by Moser. Still on it is Lane, but then he gives it away as Moser some great defense. Now it's Lubin. And Lubin tied up in the snow right in front of the player's box. And forced to send it in deep.
Utah State choosing to go a little aggressive there. I think they ran 3 forwards and 1 D-man, and they had 3 of them below the hash marks for a lot of that little scrum down in the corner there. It looks like they're going to do it again here. They got 3 forwards and 1 D.
Green wins it, but nice play to jump the face-off. And here's Coulter Pritchard all the way out at the blue line, and this is going to be a penalty.
They got ball.
It's interference. And Pritchard all the way out of the net to the blue line, and this is going to be a penalty to the Aggies. Chase ball.
Yeah, he's going to argue his case, but I think they made the right call there. Balla didn't really have a choice.
Stefan was hustling for the break, and Pritchard made a decision. I mean, he was way out,
yeah.
buddy. You talk about aggressive. Oh, my. Face-off win to Montana State. Perius controls and holds. 4-on-3 power play. Send it across for Thomas. Back for
Broken
Thomas.
stick.
He breaks a stick, and the Aggies wanted to break out, and they can't clear. Toward the net, it's Patton, and his shot hit a defenseman, and the Aggies able to clear. Right back into the zone. It's Davis to Patton. Holding his Perius, winding, shooting, and that hits a defenseman. The Aggies able to clear. Aggies in the shooting lane. And denied the shot. It's Lane. Sends it back across for Coulter. It's out of his reach. It'll come to Perius now. Coulter has it. He'll carry it across the blue line. Shovel it toward the net. Lane is there, but Moser denies the play. Rides him to the wall. The Aggies can't clear. It'll come across. 8:40 left in the game. And Montana, 2-1 lead. Fernandez doesn't clear. And Coulter, he'll send one in just over the crossbar. And Fernandez has it there. There's a loose puck. Cutshaw in front of the net. Save. Rebound. And it comes to Doyle. He looked back for Cutshaw as Cutshaw stole the puck and worked his way right to the front of the net. Cutshaw again has the puck, holding it there. Still holding his Cutshaw. Still holding Chris Cutshaw. And then he's just knocked down out of frustration. And rancid hockey comes to Utah State as Coulter just got upset that they couldn't take the puck, and he just cross-checks him to the ice.
What a beautiful move by Cutshall to turn that D-man inside out. My goodness.
Oh, my. Oh, boy. The frustration boiled over because they couldn't get the puck, and they just ripped him down. Oh, my. Eight minutes left in the game. 2-1 Montana with the lead. And the momentum here in the third period. Face off inside the Montana zone. Machunas swats away at it. But Montana able to clear the zone. Stefan charges after it there. Lubin off the wall looking for Moser. And Lubin's going to pick up a loose puck, kick it to his stick. He's onside. Lubin still has it. And good defense there by Thomas, who broke up the play. Now it's Stefan with speed. Glides in to the Aggie zone toward the net. Save Pritchard. And that guy can skate. Oh my, Stefan, a beautiful stride on the skates. And a good shot on net. Minute 30 of power play time here for Utah State as they win a faceoff in their own zone to the blue line. And Moser avoids a check, but it's taken by Eppel. He'll give it away, and it's ball. Chase Ball with a head up, looks, gains the line, and his pass in the skates and bounces to the neutral zone. The Aggies will regather. Green for Lubin. Lubin still holds, gives it to Green. Green right in the face-off dot, side of the net. They look to bring it out in front, and Vosberg just hops on the puck and hangs on. It's going to take a good shot to beat Vosberg, buddy. He's playing great.
Yes, he is.
Seven minutes left to play. And a face-off win to the Aggies. Lubin stretches out and holds it in. It's Moser in the corner. Moser has the puck on his backhand. Still holds.
Nifty little move there by Moser.
Still holds. Looks for Machunas. Tied up along the wall. Machunas comes over. Lubin comes in. He'll throw a shoulder. And then they get back up high in the face of Lubin. Moser takes it. Alec Moser. He is shot in the skates of Davis, and Perius wants to clear, and he does as he kicks it all the way down the ice. Bobcats will make a line change here as Moser will pick up the puck. 6.5 minutes. Moser stick handles, loses control, regathers, and gives it to his brother Austin. Austin for Johnston. Johnston waits, still waits, looks, shoots, and a glove save Vosberg. Good shot. Off the stick of Johnston. Made a lifty little move there and put one right on net.
Another good save by Vosberg.
Only 24 seconds left in the penalty to Coulter. Battle for the puck. Johnston has it. Lallier, a shot from his knees. And Vosberg again. That's going to do it for the Coulter penalty. With 6:02 left to play, it's 2-1 Bobcats. A late change from Montana State. That's going to cause a whistle. Face-off win, Lallier. Doyle toward the net. That's knocked down. One player back. It's Jansen. As stick handling is Cornea. Cornea sends it in deep. They come to Janssen. And Lallier now. Lallier pitches it forward. That's intercepted and sent back in by Douglas. Douglas has had a good game for Montana. Losing an edge behind the net was Douglas. Or no, it's not. With Utah State, Hunter Doyle across the blue line. Sends it in! And the miscue by Vosberg off his glove and then just wide of the net. Holding is McCackney, and McCackney with the puck. He's ridden out by Douglas. McCackney comes back, knocks down Douglas. No penalty as they send it in deep. Janssen is there. Janssen still with the puck. Holds and looks. Waits for line changes from teammates as he still holds. He'll come near side, then put on the brakes. It's Johnston. One-timer. And he hit the defenseman in front. And a save, Vosberg. He robbed him. I thought it went in, Lane.
Wow.
Oh, my. Oh, my. I thought they had the open net. And Vosberg. Unbelievable save. Montana sends it around the boards, and it's Cutshaw in the neutral zone, looking at Fernandez. Brett Fernandez off the wall, wants Moser, and that's snapped off his stick. And into the player bench, it'll be a neutral zone faceoff. 4:45 left in the game. 2-1 Montana. Chase ball, we'll give it to Cutshaw. And Cutshaw shovels it behind the net. Vosberg comes out, plays it along. Moser has it. He can't hold it in as it's knocked out. And they say, hit a player?
Hit the player on the bench, yep.
On the bench. That was fortunate.
Yes, it was.
Montana on a break if that didn't happen. They'll win it again. It's Ball. Straight away settles a rolling puck. And with a stick in the shooting lane, number 16, Stefan. And the puck out of play. Timeout, Utah State. They want to talk about it. They need one here, Josh.
Yeah, they're showing some signs of life. Like to see him keep the pressure up, keep those feet moving, forecheck them hard, and don't give Montana State a chance to break the puck out. That's when they've had the most success. Kind of a tale of the two Cinderella stories at regionals last year, now that I'm thinking about it. I think Montana State was 12 and we were 9 last year, and somehow both managed to make it through regionals to make it to the national tournament in Dallas last year. So this is kind of a cool little matchup to watch.
I'm not surprised. Montana playing good hockey.
Yes, they are. You could see how that goalie could keep them in games there against some of those good teams at regionals as well. He's playing phenomenal tonight.
Talk about slam the door shut in the third period. Vosberg has been great. Four minutes, 30 seconds left to play. Face off to the left of Vosberg. And it's Stefan who takes the puck and glides down the ice. Sends it in deep, charging after it, Salstad. No, that's 43. That is Kuhn. And a player knocked down his ball behind the play. He's still down on the ice. Cutshaw, his play, he turns it over. Montana still has it. Still holding him. This is kicked to the neutral zone, and Cutshaw comes after it. Ball's going to make his way to the player bench as Cutshaw comes in, throws a big check, and it's Jewell. Now they're tied up, and Montana able to gather up a loose puck and work it down the ice to the neutral zone. As Moser lines up a player. Now it's Green who takes it. Green shoots, and his rising shot missed the net. Utah State tries to hold it in. No, just a second too short. 3.5 minutes as they send it over for Padden. And Lane overskates. Loose puck still in the Aggie zone. Hustling over. That is Cornea, and Cornea holds it in. Lubin's got the puck now on his backhand. He sends it across for Johnston. Just out of his reach, and Padden sends it right into the player box. Just about cracked Weesey in the head.
Yeah, like a repeat of last year in that GCU game. Holy cow.
True, buddy. I'm laughing. That was unbelievable. He took a hard shot while sitting in the player box. Knocked him out, buddy.
Yeah. It was a delayed knockout, too, because I remember I was looking over and he was laughing, and I looked away and I looked back, and then he was unconscious.
Oh, my.
I think Cutsaw's stick actually got caught in the boards down there, and that's what was
Is that what caused all that?
His blade got stuck in the gap in between the door down there, and he was trying to get it out, and I think he upended that kid.
You know, he has been through that door before.
I was there. I do recall.
I don't even know what they're talking about here.
Might be the position of the face-off where it should be. They're going to go neutral.
Well, that took 2 minutes.
Utah State might argue that it was intentional and try to get it into the offensive zone, but I don't think they're going to win that argument.
3:15 left in the game. The Aggies need a score. We'll keep an eye on Pritchard for the extra attacker. Jansen for Utah State carries it in. Still on it. Montana State can't clear. Moser is there. They double team Moser. Coming in is Lubin, looking to throw a check, and that puck all the way up. Into the rafters, off the ceiling, and right back down.
We might have caught that had it not hit the rafters.
Line changes here for Utah State. Seven guys for your six, should be six as Pritchard.
Montana State's going to use their timeout now.
It's a good thing each team only has a 1 minute timeout, buddy.
Can you imagine if this was like basketball?
Oh, no, dude. That wouldn't work for me.
Oh, man.
I've had people up here as a guest, and they say, how many timeouts do they get? And it's like, one. One timeout for 1 minute.
Pritchard's out of the net.
6 skaters for Utah State with the face-off inside the Montana zone.
2:55 on the clock.
To the right of Osberg. Battle for the face-off. Moser wins it. He sends it just wide. Lubin comes over. The Aggies hold it in toward the net. Kick saved by Rosberg. Cutshaw hustles after the puck. Dishes it to Green in the corner. To the front of the net. Missed it, charging Lubin. And Montana, Stefan sends it down the ice. It's Ball who has it there. He'll come near side to Moser. Moser for Cutshaw. Back to Moser. No, it's out of his reach. It'll come back to Cutshaw. He'll hustle. And Montana State turns and spins and sends the puck right in to the open net. And that's going to be number 23, Perius, with an empty net goal.
And then Cutshaw's going to take one here after the fact.
Yeah, he got a little feisty after the score, started bumping a few guys around. And that puts him in the penalty box for a couple minutes. 2:25 left in the game, 3-1. Montana State in control, and that's going to send fans to the parking lot as they exit the Eccles Ice Arena.
They're just going to give him a 10, I think. Yep, so they're going to take it off the clock. Nobody quite knows what's going on. Johnston tried to leave the ice, but it's still a 5-on-5 with the 10-minute.
Coulter sends it down. Should be an icing, and it is. This guy comes, he's at every game, and he gets a little bit worked up.
This fellow with the Pritchard jersey here?
Yeah, he gets a little worked up, buddy.
He was the one yelling at Montana State to wash their gear.
Yeah. There's a good shot off the stick of Moser, and Vosberg in beautiful position makes the save through a screen. And then sometimes he forgets this is a family-friendly environment as well. Sorry about that. Green, another face-off win. Ball has it. He sends one in, and that's well wide of the net. Digging at it there, Montana State. It's out of the zone. The Aggies send it right back in. It's Kuhn who has it. Sends it to open ice in the neutral zone. Ball stretches out and has to reach back and avoid the check. This is Fernandez. Chips it away from Kuhn. Green has it. Wants Fernandez behind the net, and he's got him. Brett Fernandez. Off the boards and down the ice looking for Moser. Loose puck right in front of the players' bench, and a good stick from Stefan. Stefan just chops it down the ice. Pritchard's going to set it up. Minute and a half to play. Green, a touch pass for Lallier, and Lallier loses an edge. And it will be Thomas who plays it there. Knocked down with a high stick. Thomas plays it again. Thomas, a nice pass right on the mark. And into the zone come the Bobcats. They'll send one toward the net. And a nice defensive play there by Chase Ball. Minute 10 left. And a soft pass from McCackney is intercepted. This is Moser. And he's going to skate it into the zone. Moser, high slot, shoots. Too many defenders, and they clear it down the ice. 45 seconds, and bodies flying there. It's an icing.
Good play by Alec, another young player, to try to get to the middle of the ice there in the slot and get a shot. A lot of young guys making good plays tonight.
Battle for the puck in the corner. Jansen charges in, but it's taken by Montana. Sent forward and down the ice and back checking by Lubin, and Lubin's going to turn direction. Gavin Lubin with speed makes one move, can't get around the defense, and the Aggies can't hold it in. A race for the puck, and Moser gets there first. Dishes it off near side, 15 seconds left in the game. Lubin's got the puck, zips it in around the boards. Picked up by Utah State toward the net, well wide. This will come to Janssen. Send it right in and sticked out and into the corner. The horn will sound in Montana State. A good hockey game tonight, and Montana is going to walk out of here with a victory, 3-1. For my son laying on the camera, I'm Steve Coleman. Josh Kirkley, thanks for coming up tonight.
Of course.
Pleasure to have you. Thank you so much. Good night, everyone.